This being one of them. This is a beautiful satchel. This is that more of like that doctor satchel style. I do love this style too. It doesn't have the frame that the first bag of the show did. This has got much more. I mean, it's beautiful in every way. You can tell how soft the leathers are. I appreciate the outside pockets that are on the sides. So easy access. You could even put a water bottle here. Both east and west, you've got a side pocket. Now, the double strap handle here, and then another crossbody, so you've got multiple ways to carry this. Let me go through colors, and then we're gonna talk about this tooling, because this is another very tedious, laborious, time-intensive process that is incredible to watch in person. We've got footage to share with you. This is the Sunrose tooled leather. Beautiful, more of a almost like a soft orange in a way, being one of my favorite colors. I'm very drawn to it. But I'll put that side to side next to the cinnamon. So you can see it's just a really rich, almost like a whiskey kind of color. And notice the burnished edges all the way around the rolled handles and padded handles, riveted right there so you can see it's just securely made. This is my favorite though. In spite of me being a big fan of this, I love this stone. Let me give you some sizes. Oh, with most limited here in the stone, 90 remain. This, wow, $50. $50 off. I know this isn't like an inexpensive bag, but compared to a normal day, it is. And then don't forget 5 flex or 6 free shipping, a month to try it, see it for yourself, smell it, feel it, wear it, see what you can put in it, and see how practical it might be for you. Size-wise, 13 inches in length, 7 in width, 8.5 in the height. 2 5-inch handle drops, and then another 21 to 25-inch adjustable leather strap. Oh, so Dorian, this one is kind of a mind blower because that tooling is so beautiful. It's deeply embossed.
Deeply embossed again, and this is our most feminine of all of our toolings. I think we've really become known for our toolings, but this is the rose tooling, and you really get to see that rose, the bigger rose, and then smaller, some budded roses. But again, if you watch what they're doing in the factory, they're cutting each piece of leather, then they're embossing it, deep embossing it, and then over it, they'll stain it, hand burned edges, and there you get to see all of those finishes that we do. And then you see the hand staining. That's all done so that you get to see, almost like a burnishing, so that you're going to see the highs and lows of the leather on there.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful.
It's really just spectacular. Beautiful. Like I said, it's not painted on, it's not printed, it's literally 3-dimensional. You'll feel it. All right, I'm going to open one up so I can show you some of the practical ways you can use this. Obviously, we all need quick access.
Pockets.
Yeah.
Yes, and I love that you say that you appreciate the pockets, because this silhouette, which is really kind of a quintessential statusy satchel silhouette, the originals of these didn't have those little side pockets. And I don't know about you, but I always need, first of all, I can never find my phone, so at least I know where it is, if it's there. But that's a great place to throw your phone in, or your keys. And again, you can take that crossbody strap off, which is really nice, that little dog clip. Big, wide opening of the mouth of the bag, so easy to get into that. And then there you go. You've got that back zip wall pocket that's very signature to all of us. The 2 elastic. Oh my God, it's like the kitchen sink. What else are you bringing out of that bag?
I know, like that's a massive, this is the, did somebody take this from my desk? This is the hairspray at my desk. No, but I do think that this is kind of maybe that Goldilocks size, because, the crossbody we had a bit ago was wonderful because it kind of limits you a little bit. And then the shopper that we had to start the show is big enough to take, your kids' things and, snacks and maybe an extra pair of shoes. But this is, it's refined. It's kind of that size that doesn't let you overpack, but it really is, like you said, very
It's kind of the
feminine.
Quintessential size. Yes, yeah. And I want to tell you one little fun fact about this bag. Sure. So the handles of this bag are actually rope handles that are covered in leather. And that is the way, this is something that Patricia taught me, that is the way that bags were made years ago. So not only does it make it have a great hand feel as you're wearing the bag, and you'll start to see in time that you'll see sort of the rope texture underneath the leather, but it makes it so durable. so that even if you're not using the crossbody and you're just using the handles on that, you really have such flexibility, and it's durable. It can really carry a lot of weight in the bag. And it's just great. And it's such a signature vintage thing that you don't really see in any other. I love the sound of the feet as you're moving the bag around,
Yeah,
which is so nice.
I think it's neat that one side is just really clean and polished, and the other side is that incredible, you know, texture that is so hard to do, especially hard to do it well. But you know, it all starts with the leathers that Patricia insists on. I'll go back to that every single time because there's a reason they wear so well, the colors take so well to these vegetable tan leathers, and just beautiful. That embossing is something so spectacular. Quick update for everybody here. I mean, you can see it's $50 off, right? That's an amazing opportunity. You can do this on FlexPay, so you pay a little, get it, see what you think. Treat yourself or treat somebody else on your list, because it is something that they not only will use every day, or at least very regularly, but they'll have for like decades. That's the kind of quality that you're investing in. So this is the cinnamon, and this is very limited. We are at how many now, Rob? Okay, we have probably the most in the cinnamon right now, but it's the most popular. So just so you know, we've got about 200. Oh wait, I'll take that back. The stone is most popular, which makes me scared because it is the most limited now with 80 left. So look at this. That is, it's like a dove gray. It's like a perfect, it's light, it's not, it's like a great universal color for every season, I feel.
This color has been amazing for us. I mean, really unbelievable. Year round, we're showing it in fall. We just had our market in August for spring, and we're showing stone again. It's a beautiful classic color that you can wear all year round. Yeah. And that cinnamon is new for us as well, but that really has a feeling of a real great neutral. So these are, I mean, all three are amazing, and actually colors that you can wear throughout the year.
Yeah, I do agree. Now, we just saw, let's see, Brooke just joined us in that sun yellow. That's right. Pretty amazing in that rose tooled leather. The happiest probably of all the colors.
Super happy. And it's not, I feel like it's deceiving to say, you know, sun, that it's going to be so bright. It's a great yellow to wear in the fall. It has kind of like a, you know, very pigmented, as you said, it can kind of feel a little orangey. And then the cinnamon has been amazing. It is like a whiskey color, but it's very true to Patricia Nash. You know, we've always been known for our vegetable tan brown leathers. Oh, and that's just happy.
I know. You said it earlier, and I think it's so true. Sometimes something like this can be the pick-me-up you need for the day. After, you know, it's been easy to feel like you're in the slumps because of obvious reasons, but something that you can treat yourself to that, let's face it, as ladies, we carry our purses every day. It's not really optional. I mean, maybe, but most of us have to carry a handbag every day, and something that makes you feel just special, because it is special and it speaks to you. I think that's another thing that Patricia loves to hear from her customers, is how many conversations are started by somebody noticing this stunning work of art that they own and that they carry. And you get to tell that story, and it's a wonderful story for sure. So colors are one thing. The quality of the leathers are consistent across the board. I hate to send out last call, but I have to do that on this stone color. It is really beautiful. If you want it, I don't want you to wait one more minute, because if you come back, I don't know how this works, Dorian, with how we do reorders on certain bags and not others, or certain colors and not others, but it's not a guarantee that we can ever bring any of these bags back.
Right, and how long it can be, you know, how long it can take to actually get back in stock on anything with the way things are these days. So yeah, I think if you love it, go for it. And it's so classic. This is not a silhouette or a design that you're going to look back to and say, what was that so crazy fashion? This is classic, beautiful, and something that you'll have. And as we always say, it's almost like a fine wine. It gets better with time. The leather gets softer, supple, and just beautiful silhouette. Absolutely love this one.
I do too.
Absolutely love this.
Is it right for me to say it reminds me of that doctor style bag?
Oh yeah, it's like a doctor satchel, correct? Yeah. Sure. But it also has a real, sort of status feeling as well. There's definitely some other, brands that you've seen out there that have done this classic silhouette. It's a little duffel almost, but it's great.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Yeah, size-wise, this is one of the larger bags. We had a shopper earlier. This would be maybe that next size down, but a whole different kind of style and personality based on, the elements from starting with this incredible embossing. I don't know if you're just tuning in, but I wanted to give you an up-close look at that once more because it's beautiful. Can we show that footage? Do we have time? I'd love to show how it's not pumped out on some factory line. This is different. Patricia Nash cares about the hand craftsmanship, hand cutting, hand trimming, the embossing. Even the tags are all done literally stamped out one at a time, maybe in a little piece of leather, but you can see what I'm saying. Burnishing the edges. That's another thing that really adds to the durability, I would imagine. Isn't it, Dorian?
Oh, definitely. Yes, you're not going to get anything that kind of unravels because it's got that burnt edge detail. It keeps it just perfect. And this is really reminiscent of if you were going to buy a bag from an artist in the markets of Italy or in Argentina. That is exactly what she is emulating in our factories and taking the time individually with each silhouette to make sure that all of those details are brought into play, all of them.
Keep in mind, folks, when this was, the regular price is $229 and it's a customer pick. You can read reviews on hsn.com. You are watching at such a great time. $50 off of a Patricia Nash handbag, especially a substantial bag. I'll remind you size-wise, this is substantial, not overwhelming, 13 inches from east to west. This direction, it is 7 inches. It stands 8.5 in height. It's got the two 5-inch rolled handles and padded handles, riveted beautifully, hardware unbelievable, double zip pull through the zippered area. The pockets that are on the east and the west, so coming and going. One side is embossed, the other side is clean and polished. You've got the feet on the bottom, and then lastly, you've got this extra long crossbody strap, which you can take these off. While I'm showing this clasp closure, let's talk a little bit about her hardware, Dorian, because it really is another high-end part of the experience of ownership.
That's true. I like the way you say that, the experience of ownership. It is. It's really a jewelry hardware, and it's the finest, that she can find. And I love that, she really is very selective about what color hardware goes with which leather. So here you'll see more of a burnished gold color with the cinnamon, where then when you're on the sun, you'll also have the gold, and on the dove gray or the stone, you would do more of a silver hematite color.
Yeah, beautiful. Heavy duty. Absolutely, every part of this is going to be, well, if it's your first, I will say it will exceed your expectations. If it's your not first or maybe your 20th, you will fall in love with it because the quality has remained at the highest level. You saw a wallet or two over there with the girls. I just wanted to give you a quick look at these. These are